Oi guys, it's actually Thursday evening and I ain't got my sidekick daughter with me tonight, so I thought, you know what, I'm going out and I was just saying to myself, oh, it's lighter over here. Now I've got to manoeuvre the freaking phone so it don't block the face because of the lighting. I thought I had it sussed. Anyway, seems a little bright. I normally walk on the other side of the street, so this is it's a bit. I thought it was a bit brighter over here, but then I blocked my face with the phone. Oh, and then there's street lights out. Oh, that's good, isn't it? Like usual, I think he needs to see if he can go a bit faster. That fella that just went blazing through the neighbourhood. Anyway, I got the old shout out from somebody today, like on the old message. Giving the old, you good, man? You're kind of quiet. And that was 30-year-old Crom that fired me a message today. And yeah, it's been one of those moments, to tell you the truth. It's I don't beat about the bush. I say it how it is. Hello. I say it how it is, you know, I'm human, and the one thing I do is I learn and work it out, constantly questioning, constantly working, constantly trying to figure shit out, even when I'm in it now. It used to be like, you know, there weren't no grip anywhere, but since I've been on this journey and since I've been working a lot of shit out, I know what's happened. There's a lot of shit that's probably stirred up, and then all of a sudden, and I know this is going to sound crazy, but I'm sitting in session last week in one of my sessions, and my therapist goes, like, sounds like, because I was telling her about this, like, clear as ass voice that I hear. I mean, like, really clear. It's not like it's like when I have my anxiety voices that I hear sometimes, that, you know, everybody has them. If you've got anxiety, you know what I'm talking about, right? The questioning, the what if and all that shit seemed kind of duller to this voice, and I couldn't figure it out. It was like really loud and clear, and I was telling my therapist about it, and she said about it being like an entity thing. And then when she said that, I saw myself in the middle. This, whatever it was, over on my right, and over on my left was everything else, was all the spiritual guides and the healers and, you know, relatives that's passed, and me dad, and, you know, all like just kind of all those that I give thanks to was like on my left, and they're battling the other side, because it was a scenario. I'm not going to go into it, but there was a scenario that happened where I had to focus all of a sudden, and it was really weird, because I had the voice going off, and then whatever it was, maybe, and that's what I was explaining to my therapist, I just became, like, all of a sudden pulled in, became really focused with what was in front of me, and she said, yeah, it sounds like, and that's when all of a sudden I start seeing it, and I'm like, uh-oh, and I tell my therapist this, and she's like, oh, you're going up another level. And I'm thinking, what? Because I don't know if I've told a bunch of people. I don't know if I've said it on video, I mean, but, you know, I've seen, I have this uncanny way of seeing energies and shit, and then it's been getting stronger, and certain things have been happening. I seem to be able to get in touch with people at the right time, and I'll send a text, and they're like, shit, how did you know? I was just thinking about you. Or they just pick their phone up. It's crazy. Oh, now we're going into no light, guys. It's crazy. I think I'm going to cross over, actually. But it's crazy how I start connecting in, and then my therapist, who's really spiritual, I call her Guru Judith. I might go out of focus a little bit, guys, because we're going in a little bit dark. But she, when she sits there and says, "Oh, you're going up another level," and I'm scratching my head, because honestly, guys, it's gone crazy. The energy's gone a bit nuts. there's a lot of stirring, and I'm coming up with conclusions of why this and why that, and I use it all. I use all this to help my guys, because while I really believe it's something I'm going through, to be able to, even if it makes that connection. Yeah, I know where you're coming from, I'll say, and then I'll tell them something, and they go, yeah, and it's constant connections. So, but yeah, I've been a little bit out, guys, and I kind of had the tendency to stay away from, kind of pull away, which it's not good. I know that, not good at all. But it was one of those days where, well, one of the days where I had a lot of gratitude for putting my feet on the ground and cleaning my teeth. One of them. So don't give up, guys, I tell you, because I'm all right now, right? It's we deal with things, we write things down, we think about it. We get in contact with people, get in with a therapist, get in with a counsellor, get in with somebody, and be able to talk this and put it out there. Because trust me, even with what I do myself with my guys, sometimes I don't see it myself within my own surroundings, what's going on. I do a lot more now, of course, because I've been on this journey for a while, but I still come up with things where I'm like, what? And it may be right there in front of me, and it takes someone else to go, what about this? And all of a sudden you're like, oh, and it all starts clicking a little bit. So get the help, guys. Don't ever give up, man. Don't give up. Don't give up, anybody. Don't give up. No matter who you are, where you come from, what religion you are, it doesn't matter. This shit doesn't just pick and choose people. It bothers everybody, no matter who you are. Right? Don't matter. So get the help, guys. And I'm good. I'm all right. I sent a text to another mate today saying, hey, listen, because he tried to get a hold of me, and I was just like, and I was just like, I'm good. I'm all right. I'm just working through. I mean, guys that know me know what that means. So I say I'm centering myself up a little bit. And that just means, I'll be back. I just working some shit out, processing, figuring it out. Don't think that your life coach or your counsellor or your therapist doesn't go through this stuff. Right? We're all human. We all do it. It just helps us be able to help others and be able to see as well and be able to communicate it. Stay the course, guys. Namaste.